My boys won't give no
Salvete
fucking grief.
Spectatores.
They'll soon pay you back. King Ziggy ain't no
It's
fee.
Masopust back in The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. What are you doing, guards?
What does a bloody Witcher actually eat?
Let's talk to King Ziggy. He has an offer for us.
Who does King Ziggy behold? Given any thought to my proposal?
I'm ready.
I'll explain on the way.
Spit it out.
Know what Flotsam's famous for?
Nothing.
You're wrong there. There are only two towns worth visiting in the Pontar Valley. Bondar, famous for having the most beautiful whores in the north, and Flotsam, for having the best fist-fighting scene.
Who organizes these fights?
Officially, no one. But look hard and you'll be surprised what you can find. It's a vibrant scene with winners and losers of all kinds. I promote fighters, place them in tournaments, singled you out and venture to say you'll not regret that. Now, let's go where boys become men and brawlers become champions.
Halt!
Don't recognise King Ziggy?
I know you, but who's the other one? He looks dangerous.
Like all of King Ziggy's fighters.
Well, that farmhand you brought in last time was carried out all broken in no time.
This one will be different. You'll see. The Commandant himself will bet a fortune on him.
All right. But if I'm to let him in, he has to leave all his weapons here.
Fine.
You're a rich man already.
The weapons will be waiting in the trunk outside the gate.
The guide. So we are in Loredo's residence without our weapons.
Loredo?
In the flesh.
Does he condone these fights?
Condone? He sets them up. A lot of coin at stake here. I haven't been too lucky lately, but I believe you'll change that. People will remember King Ziggy. Just don't disappoint me.
Will do.
Sock it to him!
Ziggy the Clown returns.
And in grand fashion. I've got a contender who's about to be famous.
The Monster Slayer? How'd you talk him into fighting?
King Ziggy has his ways.
Didn't do anything.
All in all, looks promising.
We're about to make Flotsam famous for its mug fights. They'll sing songs about Ziggy and Geralt. You just win and I'll take care of the rest. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Grand. I'll hear you say my name with reverence yet. Twigs will be your first opponent. So called because Bones snapped with his every punch.
I love these pussies with cocky names.
Finish the fucker off!
Pussies, you say? Twigs. He doesn't look very dangerous.
Sock it to him!
And why does Geralt have no shirt? Wow, he
Stand
has
your ground!
quite a bit of stamina here. But this should be now the kill. No, it's not. Okay. Now.
Sock it to him!
This one's down.
Beautiful job rearranging his face.
Who's next?
One punch Matho. Name says it all. Downs most opponents with his first punch.
I'll see if I can't make him throw a second.
Good luck.
Well, he
Stand
won't
your
even get a
ground.
first punch here.
Sock it to him!
Good punch here. Right in the face. Oh.
Finish the fucker off!
think this one even needed fewer punches than the first one.
You're the discovery of my lifetime.
Think we're made for each other?
Indeed, but we've a long way to go. Your next opponent is Smugface, also known as Tasseldig.
Not too popular then.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he bit his opponent's ear off.
Alright.
Bring on this Tasseldig.
Stand your ground!
He's a brute. Reminds me of the Kingslayer.
Sock it to him!
Or the Greenfried Reavers, actually. Oh shit! I pushed the wrong button here.
Finish the fucker off!
And actually we got some life reduction here. Although I cannot see how much my opponent
Stand your ground!
has in hit points or something like that. There shouldn't be much left now.
Finish the fucker off!
Alright, these fights are not that epic, it's more the conversations.
One more and we'll be rich and famous.
Who is it?
Stanek. In a rumble it takes at least 4 lads to take him down.
And he's an old friend from us from The Witcher 1, for those who played him.
Single-handed.
Played it.
Don't underestimate him.
He looks a bit strange, like an old guy.
Witcher, come here a minute.
But he's very strong.
Impressive technique.
Thanks.
Last fight's coming up, and everyone's betting on the dead cert. You. Except for me.
What do you want, Loredo?
Stanek has to win, but the true winners will be you and me. A third of the jackpot's yours, and that's not an offer.
I see. You're a regular con.
Your opinions don't interest me. You ought to take a dive. That's that.
Piss off, old man.
Alright, so we pissed off Loredo already. And Zdenek will get his head punched in here. To be sure, I want fame for The Witcher. That is me.
Sock it to him!
Come on, old man. Show me what you got.
Finish the fucker off!
Hey, come on.
Sock it to him!
Well, that wasn't too difficult, and Loredo will be pissed for sure.
Here's your coin. The guards will take you to the gate. You'll regret this.
Of course.
I told you we'd win. I've got a real sense for these things.
I think you owe me something.
Why don't we have some fun first? A free round at every inn, not to mention the girls.
You can screw my share.
Alright. Excellent. We completed this mission. And let's put on our armor again. I had some bombs also, yep. Here we go. What was...
Tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
Let's save real quick.
Commandant Loredo sends his regards, punk.
What the fuck? Why aren't you attacking? Wow. Some difficult fighting here.
Lads, I was thinking. About what, new boy?
Maybe we ought to try some honest work from time to time. New boy, my friend will now tell you.
Okay. Well, these two brutes weren't very convincing here. So, let's... Wait a second, we could visit Loredo too. That's our main mission. Let's look what he has to say. What the hell was that? I pressed H. Jay, what are you doing? Interesting. What the fuck? I don't know what's that, but I can't open my character menu anymore.
Glad we made the
Let's...
deal.
True enough. Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and bite back later.
Interesting there. I think I have to cut here first, because there's some issue going on. I'll see you in a minute. Whatever the hell that was, I don't know. But it is gone now. Okay, it works again. I just wanted to... Huh, okay, we finished everything except returning memories and the Assassins of Kings. I need... to... Indecent... Yeah, that's it. I want to do that mission.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Loredo can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Iorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roach.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Loredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Loredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Find a way.
That's true.
You know this one. A little elf was skipping down the path. Plow all. Along came a dwarf
and everything works with a little bit of coin and
what do you need?
A nice whore. Hey.
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
But
I wouldn't worry.
Hey.
Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
Can't just now, but I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Just go with your specialty.
All right. It'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over. A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, 2 of Loredo's thugs. Give him a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Where are these guys? Here.
What you want, old man?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's begin.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Very good.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant.
Wow, this guy has not the highest strength I've ever met. Noob.
So long as he can.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Of course, you are very, very, very scrawny. Where's this other guy? What the fuck?
Sniff it.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one.
This guy here, maybe?
I don't like freaks.
Yep.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
You've had your song. Care for some
Alright.
real diversion?
This one's a little bit more difficult, I think.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Wow, yep.
That's true.
But we did it. We humiliated the oafs.
I know, I know.
A little lad was skipping down the path.
Asshole.
Plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all.
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Perfect. See that glintering over there? That means we have something quest related there.
I'm on duty.
That's true.
Oh, come
You know this one.
Your comrades are well after having their fun.
Plough 'em
What should
all,
you do
plough 'em
any
all.
worse?
Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck,
Wow.
dirty rotten scum.
You did a lot of convention.
Do that again, and I'll
Where are
fuck
you
your
going?
mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Look at the animation. Isn't it beautiful?
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Don't. Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add
Okay.
plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's
Let's talk to
provided it
Roach.
all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle.
The list is decommissioned.
Perfect.
So long as he can
Let's go
afford
see
to
Loredo.
tell it. I'll not let him hear for less than 10 hours.
Loredo's busy with that witch Shile. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
I like the clothing Roach's got here. Mine's not that beautiful.
Yes?
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer? Interesting.
Alright.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Loredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Loredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Oops.
Soldier, report to me
Here are
immediately.
2 more of these. Perfect.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galley.
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize.
As I see it, the entire garrison could use a lesson in discipline. Isn't that right?
In Flotsam, we can...
Wow, I got immediately discovered. That went
What do you
great.
want?
Shut it,
So,
soldier. Have respect for your...
let's start anew. Let's just bypass him. Holy fuck. Why couldn't I knock him down?
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect.
Okay. Interesting.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect.
Okay. Just knocked everybody down. That should be... Huh, look. Interesting. Looks like cocaine on the table. And something glintering. What the hell? How can I get past this guy? Alright. I think I must not like go through the vegetation here. Vegetation. Alright. We cannot get through the gate, it's locked, so we have to crawl over it here. Good. There's one guard. And that's... Uh-oh. Here Shile waits so we can spy on her. But I actually want to clear the whole area here first. So let's try out this guard next. Good. Other guard. Perfect. I don't think there's anybody left. Let's gather some timber. Oh. nice, hardened leather reinforcement. These things are highlighted because we can actually make noise with them. And that's a bad thing, but I think there are no more guards around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shit. Never mind. I was wrong. But I think this was the last one. This is the entrance to King Ziggy's... no, wait a second. I don't know. Here was the entrance to King Ziggy. I cleared out everything over here. I don't think I can enter... What's over there? Oh, another pot. Okay. Locked, yep. Expected. Here I can pick some herbs, some more timber. And then in the... No guard, good. Whoa, hey! Didn't want that. Get over there. What's down here? A trapdoor, interesting. Can get up here too. Here we got the iron frame for the not required trap. I actually never built that trap. Maybe it's very good, I don't know. We could try it this time. Nothing to be done over here. Let's try the trapdoor and then we can eavesdrop on Shile the Tanserville. Ah, it's locked, okay. Let's get up to the window to Loredo's residence. It's actually rather large, the house. Maybe she has something interesting to say. 50 orens, not bad. More than to be gained on some mission.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Iorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
And what question might that have been? Go back and tell Roach. So it was a good thing we knocked... Come on, get down here. It was a good thing we knocked all the guards down. Because now we don't have to deal with them anymore. Get up. And that should be it. Very good. And that all those guards are knocked out, well, I don't care. They're not dead.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
Didn't like him from the start.
Enjoying your pipe?
Loredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Iorveth to attack. I overheard the Commandant talking to Shile. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
You know this one? A little lad was skipping down the path. Primal.
You're always singing the same song, you realize that?
Oh, Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch. Fine. He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Loredo I got the message.
See you, Roach.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Alright. Let's get in there in this hut. And I can only go one way, I believe. Because on every other entrance there are guards
Here to
posted.
see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
Where did you go, Shile? Interesting. Key required. Can I go up there? Nope. I have to get in there. And I cannot open this.
They didn't want to let me in.
Casket
The sorceress was here. Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Loredo then. If you're telling the truth, Iorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Loredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Iorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Iorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Loredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Iorveth remains free, humans, elves and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Iorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Iorveth.
I'm a Witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
So Loredo didn't seem too much an asshole, actually. So I think that's all for today. I've got the time limit and I will see you in the next video.